What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to another episode of Super Smash Bros. Wii U Classic Mode. In the last episode, we played as Yoshi, and in this episode, we are going to play as the Hero of Hyrule, none other than Link. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, we will set our difficulty to 7.5. If the past episodes had proved that 7.5 was easy, then I would move up to 8 or 8.5, but from the last episodes, clearly 7.5 is already a challenge for me. And I'm going to say that it's a challenge only because I'm doing commentary at the same time. That's what I'd like to say anyway, but you know, I think that I just really am not a good Yoshi player, as you saw in the last episode, but that's okay, you know, that's okay. I'm not exactly the best Link player either, but Link isn't a bad character. My only issue with Link is how slow he is. I'm not used to playing as characters that are as slow as Link. And I get that, you know, the Master Sword is not exactly the lightest sword out there. It doesn't look like such a light sword, so I'm sure that just carrying that thing around, it's already a workout for Link, you know? That's what I always say, because it's funny, whenever I go to class, whenever I attend college, my backpack is the biggest thing ever. It's funny, I put all of my books there at the same time, and then I walk to class with it always. And I always think to myself, you know what, I think that just carrying these books to class is a back workout in and of itself, you know? What happened? What just happened? Oh, Greninja was actually trying to take out the yellow guy. I don't know what his name is, but Greninja was actually focusing on taking him out. That's interesting. I didn't know that the CPU did that, you know? I thought they only went after the player characters or the other CPUs, you know? Alright, but anyway, that is the very first round of Classic Mode with Link, and it looks like we are doing okay so far. So let us just keep trucking forward. Now we should go ahead and let's take on Wii Fit Trainer, you know? Let's have a one-on-one with Wii Fit Trainer or with Ness. Intruder alert, that is cool too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Ness, if you caught the Nintendo Direct on April 1, you would know that they recently announced that Lucas would be DLC for this game. Can you believe that? And what's even more interesting, I was going to say incredible, but honestly, I think that this next fact is a little bit strange, but Nintendo, on their official Super Smash website, opened a poll where you can submit character suggestions to add later as DLC in this game. And I know that Nintendo is, you know, they're doing a great service by doing that, but come on. You guys know how many trolls are out there on the internet, right? And you know how many people have already submitted that Cory from Cory in the House would be a character for Super Smash. And it's nothing to be upset about, it's just so funny. But I think that the route that they took was a little bit strange, knowing how many trolls are out there. But still, I think that, you know, the team that will actually look at all of these suggestions, I think that they'll be smarter than actually say, oh, you know what, we should put Cory in the game, you know? That would make everyone happy, and then it would make the game even 10 times better than it already is. Alright, and farewell, Metal Ness. I will see you in the next episode, so until then, take care. I'm just kidding, guys. But there goes Metal Ness. We took care of him with ease. But let's just continue moving on now. We got Candy Kong, we got a pirate hat. Oh, it's a Mii outfit. Not bad. I should really work on customizing my Miis. Do any of you out there actually play with your Miis as you know, a regular? Do any of you main your Mii? That would be really interesting. That sounded funny. Do any of you main your Mii? MM. The Legend of Zelda MM. The Legend of Zelda main Mii. Oh, and here we have Tingle as an assist trophy. I think that someone already submitted Tingle as requested DLC. It's funny because if you would go to Twitter and you would follow all of these different gaming accounts, then you would see all of these different funny screenshots that people are taking of them submitting character suggestions to that website that I was talking about, the official Super Smash Bros. Website. It's the funniest thing. Oh, and if you guys have a Twitter, you should go ahead and follow my account there if you would like to keep updated with the channel. Normally I have like a little advertisement at the end, you know, in the end card, but I'll just go ahead and tell you guys now that if you would like to, you can go ahead and follow me at twitter.com/ShdwjGaming. That's again, twitter.com/ShdwjGaming. And the thing is, I always leave links to my social accounts in the description in all of my videos, so, oh my goodness. Why did I die just now? Again, just like in the last episode, I did not die by the hands of an enemy, but I died by my own hand, not being careful in Yoshi's woolly world. This strange artistic world. I don't know why it's like this, but I don't think it's bothering the clouds. The clouds seem rather happy about it. Alright, let's just finish these guys. Oh, let's finish these guys. No, let go of me! Let go of me! Oh, I know this song. This song is in the, I think that it's in the Super Smash soundtrack that Club Nintendo released. Oh my goodness. I thought that was me who got sent flying. But have any of you received that? Did any of you get the Super Smash Brothers soundtrack from Club Nintendo? That soundtrack is absolutely amazing. So if you haven't picked it up yet, oh, well, I can't say that. I can't say that you can just order it at any time. Because as you know, it was a special for Club Nintendo users. For those that registered both the 3DS game of Super Smash and the Wii U Super Smash game. So I'm sorry if you don't have it, because unless you buy it off someone, and unless that someone is very generous, chances are you're not going to be able to find it unless you pay a lot for it on eBay. So you know how people are on eBay, they're really not fair. They like to charge a ridiculous amount of things for collector's items. And I get that collector's items are something worth paying for, but come on. Paying $1,000 for a Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack, I kid you not, I saw someone on eBay post the Banjo-Kazooie OST for sale for $999. I just don't think that that's worth it anymore. Oh, and it's funny because as many of you know, I am also a huge anime fan. You could call me an otaku if you will, and I know that that's really not a word that people like to use to describe themselves, but come on, that's kind of what I am. I really enjoy anime and collecting anime merchandise, but I was looking for the collector's edition, limited edition Durarara Blue set, right? The one with the lunchbox. And I looked on eBay, and someone was charging around $700 for that thing. I mean, thankfully, I was one of the last ones to order the Durarara Blu-ray set on the website where it was available. The website is called Right Stuff. And I was one of the last ones to pick up the very last Blu-ray sets, and I am so happy that I got it, but it was still around $130. I will admit that it was already expensive, but that was the sale price. The usual price is $170 for that thing, for that treasure, and I now have it on my shelf. I'm now looking at it, and I'm smiling, and I just really love it. I really like it. And it even came with a little poster, which is hanging at my work desk. So whenever I'm editing Let's Plays, you know, whenever I'm searching the internet, or whenever I'm just using social media and all of that stuff, I get to see all of these characters like Izaya and Mikado, and I'm terrible at pronouncing names, guys. But you get what I'm saying, right? Pretty cool stuff. Are any of you guys anime fans? I know that some of you are anime fans, but how about the rest of you? How about the rest of you that are new to the channel, you know? If you're a fan of anime, what anime do you like? What genre of anime do you like? When it comes to genres of anime, I'm going to have to say that, yes, while I do love suspense and action and adventure a lot, I believe that my favorite genre of anime has to be drama. And that might surprise some. I really do love the romance anime, you know, the anime that make you feel all happy for the protagonists on the inside, the anime that break your hearts as you watch, you know. And I think the perfect example of that is Clanad. For you anime people out there, you know what I'm talking about when I refer to Clanad. You know how that is such a heartbreaker. And if you haven't watched it yet, you definitely should, okay? If you haven't watched it yet, I recommend that right after you take a look at this episode, you go ahead and head straight to hulu.com if you are in the US or wherever other countries it's available, and you start watching Clanad right away. Both the first season and the second season, which is called After Story. because you are going to have such an amazing time. You are going to have lots of laughs. You are going to have lots of happy and joyous moments on the inside, and then you're going to have those sad moments when you feel the pain of the characters. Oh man, it's just such a great series. And that is another series that I have on my shelf. I picked up that Blu-ray, both of those Blu-rays, both Season 1 and Season 2, After Story. And normally, it's crazy, guys. For one season, for a Blu-ray of one of these seasons, the normal market price is $50 plus. $50 plus US dollars. But thankfully, I got it during Right Stuff's annual winter sale, which starts around, I think, around Thanksgiving time. And it was only $30 for each, so that's 60, around 60 for both, you know. So I saved a bunch of money there, so. And it was totally worth it. Seeing Clanad in Blu-ray, seeing any anime in Blu-ray is absolutely amazing. Get out of here, guys. Are you me's? Are you anime fans too, me's? I'll kick you. Get you out of here. Get out of here. You too. I'm just gonna Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep grabbing these guys and kicking them off the ledge because I don't know. I mean, I feel like they enjoy that kind of thing. I don't know why they do, but it seems like they enjoy being grabbed and then kicked off the ledge. Alright, let's get real here. Really, one slash of Link's Master Sword is enough to send them flying because that is how heavy and how powerful Link's Master Sword is. What a powerful warrior this guy is. Yeah, man. Get out of here, CPU. Just go home. Go home. Let's send him away with a POW block. Let's send him off with a POW! There you go. And there's a Bombchu over there. Link could have used that. He could have been Ocarina of Time Link for a while, and Majora's Mask Link. Although I think that this Link is the Skyward Sword Link. I'm pretty sure that he is. I could be wrong. Or he could be the Wii U Zelda Link. Wii U Zelda Link. Zelda Wii U Link. That makes a little more sense. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The very last boss of Classic Mode. It's nothing exciting because we have done this 3 times already with 3 different characters. Alright, so the strategy, of course, is to avoid Master Hand and Crazy Hand's attacks so that you can save up your health and keep your damage low for fighting Master Core, because Master Core is the one who is of real concern here. These guys are nothing to me. And because they are nothing to me, I send them away. Crazy Hand is about to implode and turn into Master Core. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we have been fighting for. This is what those 6 rounds were all about. Making our way to this 7th round just to fight our villain here, Master Core. Oh, man. I remember I told you in the last episode that you need to avoid that at all costs because that is one of the most damaging moves that this guy has. Alongside of that strike move, you need to time that one correctly. And as before, avoid these, yeah, those explosives. They're just like those bombs that make the X. Yeah, so. And that is a move where he uses his very beautiful voice to send you away. But it didn't work this time around, because we are the Hero of Hyrule. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, I dodged it. That's the 2nd time I dodged it. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this, okay? So we are at 76%. We are already at the dog form, so you have to admit that we are doing pretty decent right now. Let's just keep it up and not get distracted. Oh, if things keep going this way, then maybe in the next episode we can move up to level 8. Or not. I mean, even though I am doing somewhat well with Master Core, I wasn't really doing all that well with the CPU. It's kind of sad because I know that a lot of people can take on level 9 CPU easily, but I don't know what it is. When it comes to Classic Mode, I'm just having a hard time. Again, it's probably because I am commentating. I feel like I make myself sound like such an arrogant guy whenever I talk about, like when I try to make excuses when it comes to why I'm doing terribly in this series somewhat, but it's just that's how I feel. I feel like I know that there are some people that can still play really well while commentating, but I think that that's still something that I have to work on, honestly, and I'm not afraid to admit that, you know? It's okay. It's okay, ShdwjGaming. No one's perfect. Everyone has room for improvement somewhere, you know? Alright, sometimes I feel like when I'm talking like this, when I commentate in my Let's Play, some of you are just sitting there, just shaking your head. You're like, can you just play, please, and stop talking? Oh, but I mean, that's what Let's Plays are all about, right? It's not just about the gameplay. I know that gameplay, of course, is a big part of Let's Playing, but for me, anyway, I find that personality is one other reason why I look for Let's Plays. I want to find personalities, you know, people who are not willing, or, excuse me, people who are not afraid to and are willing to share a little bit of themselves in these episodes, you know? Just a tip for you Let's Players out there, and I know that I'm still rather new. My channel is 2 years old, but there were times when I had a lot of breaks, and my channel is still small, and I get that. But I'd still like to share a tip with you, and if you're going to make a Let's Play, be sure that you add a little piece of yourself to it, you know? Don't try to be someone else, someone that you're not. And I know that that's advice that Let's Players give all the time to aspiring Let's Players. But, you know, it's so true. When you're in front of the microphone, or when you have your gaming headset on with your microphone, I know that many times it's hard to just loosen up and to just, you know, get excited about things, to be yourself sometimes, because you're so conscious, because you're so nervous about, oh, how is this episode going to turn out? But, you know, loosen up. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid to talk with your audience, to engage with them, even though it's not a live thing, you know? That's what people like. They like it when Let's Players are engaging. So that's my tip for you, and that is the end of the 4th episode of this series. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. I will see you in the next episode. So until then, take care.